No Cap Boxing, neutral corner / neutral corner. No
Yo,
Cap.
yo, no cat.
What's going on?
What's
It's
up?
that boxing MMA talk. Not too much new. I don't got no news on MMA right now, but we're gonna speak on what we know is going on right now in boxing.
Yeah, and
And
everything in between. We throw in a little hip hop, a little bit of everything. But boxing is the main thing, the main
yeah,
ingredient. But
shout out, shout out to y'all. I mean that join in and stay watching, stay tuned in.
yeah, yeah. I mean, no, it's Razor Rock.
It's cool breeze, and I'm a little under the weather. Like I got my allergies. My allergies bothering me a little bit, but allergies don't stop the process. Allergies don't stop the movement. Hard
Yeah,
work, determination,
yep. Hard work,
consistent.
determination, dedication, all that stuff.
Yeah.
A
Yep.
little
Yep.
crazy. Like side note, a little crazy. Kanye doing that attention seeking bullshit with that White Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Him and Candace Owens. That shit just went over their head. I mean, I don't fuck with the Black Lives Matter movement only because they made 80 million, and where did that money go to? I mean, the people in charge, they the one lady bought a $3 million house off of that, So I don't mess. But you don't have to put just because you don't fuck with the Black Lives Matter movement, don't mean you gotta put White Lives Matter. The
Yeah.
whole the whole consciousness of Black Lives Matter is to just let me know that okay, it's not okay to just keep killing us. We matter too. We're just like it's just a reminder that everybody matters, of course, but
Yeah.
somehow it's forgotten on the community that Black Lives Matter. That's all.
Yeah. That's the they they killing black people like it's nothing.
Yeah, and that goes for black people killing black people. So then we need to, we matter. So we gotta like really wake up all as a people. So, but that's just something I wanted to get off my chest.
That's a fact. Other news in boxing. Earl did post up something on, I think it was Instagram, Twitter, one of them things. This fight will happen next. I'm fighting. I'm Terrence. I'm gonna put his dick in the dirt. You know what I mean, they
Yeah,
going back and forth talking trash. Terrence responded, I don't think so, with an emoji, with the guy going like this with an emoji and shit. Then Mayweather came out recently. This probably happened a few hours ago. Mayweather came out and said, "Oh no, there ain't no fight happening until I say it's happening." I don't know the
shut
point for
up,
that. Yeah,
shut up,
man.
Floyd. Damn,
I don't know. He just like raining on parades, and I don't
trying to keep
know.
himself relevant. And, it's not Tank. He's not signed under you. Neither one of them are. I mean, I don't know if you signed. What's the name for this fight? I know you
He
got
he
like
he
maybe.
wanted to sign Terrence. He want to, but I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think
been wanting
Terrence
to
signed.
sign Earl. That's why, but Earl got his own. I mean,
Yeah,
let people grow and do their own thing.
yeah. And then I think Earl responded to that saying, you not the boss of me, and you don't. I mean, I'm my own person. I'm my own man. But he could say he could feel like this fight is next, and well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he could say that. And when it comes to the date, of course, we're not looking towards November 19th. We're not looking. Of course, we definitely not October. We already in October. It's not. It's no fight happening 19th. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and we gotta keep that hope alive and keep that alive because Earl won it, Terrence won it, and they're working it out.
Ain't
So
nothing wrong with December 19th. It's like a few days before Christmas. They still get the week if the heal from having a fight.
end
You
the
still get
year
some.
off, end the year off great. That'll end the
Yeah,
year off great.
close out the year. Boom. There you go.
Yeah. We'll see though.
Like
We don't know. We'll
it's
see.
yeah. That go out with a bang. Shit,
Yeah.
as long as it gets done.
And
But
in 2023, I don't want no bullshit. I want all great fights. It should be nothing but great fights for next year.
yeah,
After
and let
this.
and,
Yeah.
and starting with great fights for net for just to start building up. Let's start with the lower weight, the low weight, like 122. I don't even recognize nothing below 122. 122 is hard to recognize, but Stephen Fulton, and this is somebody that Stephen Fulton called trash. What was the bull's name? Dang,
I don't know.
Aleem,
You said that.
Rasim Aleem or something like that. I know
Yeah.
his name is Aleem. Yeah, so Fulton don't think he's trash, but I mean he's got a solid record. I believe he's like 20-0,
Mm.
20-0. So that's Stephen Fulton got the belts. I think that's a nice prospect for him to fight. Um, and it's a good matchup for Stephen Fulton. Somebody, that'd be a solid fighter under, to just cement his legacy.
That's another fight for that guy that they glorifying too. The Chinese Neo, the Chinese guy.
Yeah, in new way or something like that.
Inoue, son, yeah.
So that'd be
So
two fights.
got another fighter right there. So that's yeah.
So
Uh,
those three could fight each other. See who comes out there on top out of those three. I mean, so I'm starting to learn more names at that division.
okay,
And did you watch that fight?
not all of it.
Not all of it, yeah, but you saw,
Yeah, yeah.
you saw. I
He's
think
sharp.
he dropped him in the second round.
Okay,
He
yeah,
dropped,
he's sharp. I was
yeah,
uh I was off and on, like I was on my
yeah.
phone.
I was skipping through it, trying to to see the good moments. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, so Aline and Fulton and anyway, so let them do a little round robin. Anything below 130.
yeah, yup, and Jermaine Ortiz and Lomachenko. Oh, we got these. I think all these fights are in October, or is that September? Yeah, no, September. We got these fights. No,
His name
October.
is
We got
Jermaine Ortiz.
Jermaine Ortiz. Yeah, Lomachenko. October we got Cambosis and Devin Haney, and we also have on that same day Deontay Wilder fight.
Okay.
His sparring partner Robert, whatever the bull name
Yeah.
is. This should be a knockout for Wilder. Yeah, I see this could be a comeback for Wilder. His comeback fight. We're gonna see Andre
Yeah. I
Ward.
mean,
Oh yeah, what you was gonna say?
no, I mean, that's a good fight for Wilder to come back on. Somebody who's familiar with him.
Right. Yeah.
Um, Somebody who's familiar with him and somebody who can, like just like to get him back on the winning track. Like he's not fighting. I mean, the guy's maybe I don't know I don't know if he's tomato can or not, but
I don't know.
it's just a good confidence. It's a good confidence fight to get back on that winning track.
Yeah. Andre Ward was talking about it. He said, what should be the next what should be no, he was asking about Ferry, what should be the next fight for Tyson Ferry. He was saying, you know what, he shouldn't go backwards, he should move up. He got his weight up, he got his boxing skills up to fight Deontay Wilder. I mean, he worked his way up to fight Deontay Wilder because he came from, I guess he was on doing drugs or whatever. He was his
Mm-hmm.
life, he was going through things in
Is,
his life. He got back into
is he?
boxing, and Wilder actually gave him a shot. He like, yeah, Wilder gave him that shot, so he could fight him.
Yeah.
So it's only the guy to
I
beat
mean,
Joshua or Joshua. It's only the two fights.
Usyk.
Usyk or
Yeah, Usyk
Joshua
could be a good. Yeah.
fight for
Yeah.
round. Yeah,
And
they
there's
was
a Joe Joyce.
Joe Joyce.
Yeah, he's another heavyweight out there. Um, or is he light cruiserweight the champion? I don't know. I gotta look in and do my research, but I keep hear somebody keep floating around the name Joe Joyce and
Mm,
Usyk.
okay, yeah, I'm doing. Gotta do our homework on him too. And for Wilder, uh, he was saying, Andre Ward was saying this is a good, and I agree with what he was saying. We will see how his comeback will be, because a lot of times when a fighter get knocked out
Yeah,
for the first time or get beat up, bro, or get beat up kind of bad, sometimes they come back, they don't have the same chin that they always had. Like, I mean,
yeah,
they
Roy
don't
Jones.
they don't never be the same. Yeah, oh yeah, Roy Jones. There you go. So they don't always be the same. So we think like we believe that Wilder still got the offense and we still think he got the confidence and everything, but we just had to see where his mental, his mind state at is like getting hit and things like that. So we'll
Yeah.
see if he still got it and still got
So
that all confidence with him.
so that first fight was a draw, and then the other two fights he lost. So he's
Yeah.
like 0-2-1.
But yeah,
So
but his last two fights,
he
uh,
he,
he was
he
getting
knocked
beat.
him down, but
He was
I
getting
mean
hit a
it's
lot.
hard to trust. It's hard to trust the fights that what's the name have. I'm sorry. It's hard to
Yeah,
trust. You don't
yeah,
know what's in that man's system.
yeah,
I mean, but it's or what's going on with his gloves and all that stuff. There's just too many things to look out for.
yeah. It was a big controversy with that. Yeah,
I mean, you don't need no edge when you're already the bigger man. You're already the bigger man. You need an edge.
yeah. From what I seen, it was just stuff was looking suspect. Things was looking kind of
I mean,
shaky.
you have better skill set already. You're already better skill. You're already a bigger fighter. You need little edges like the gloves being all messed. Like, come on, man.
It was looking shaky. Yeah, and that'd be sad. Someone cheated to take away someone else's like
Mm-hmm.
momentum and confidence, and you feel like you corny or you feel like you can't fight now. The whole time the other guy was cheating. If you would have know,
Yeah.
like if that came out, like I know he believed that happened. Like Wilder,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he did. He ever say? I don't think he said it. I think he did say something about it, but
He still believe that happened. He just don't. He can't keep crying about it because everybody's gonna look at him like a sore loser.
politics,
So
yeah, and the
yeah,
politics and the other, yeah, it's crazy. So I know
so
I believe Wilder he's a strong guy, man. I think he gonna bounce back. He gonna bounce
yeah.
back nice.
I mean, and if it comes out later, it's gonna come out later. I mean, look how Cotto like that fight changed the course of Cotto's career with not it's not Maidana, but it's I forgot I remember damn
Yeah, I can't remember his name either, but
yeah
he had like the cement in his
yeah
gloves or something,
yep.
some crazy shit.
And Shane Mosley whooped him, and then
And
Cotto came back and
he
beat
came back and beat him in the rematch.
Margarito.
Margarito. All
Margarito,
right.
yeah,
He came back, beat him in a rematch. Yeah.
yeah.
So and Cotto was he wasn't the same after that or
Nah, not really. That
not
kind of
really
took a
the
lot.
same?
I
See,
mean,
that's fucked
he
up.
started getting wins, but it's just
Yeah.
he wasn't that fierce Cotto with no fear.
Yeah, that's fucked up when somebody cheat and get you like that and make you like that and damn, yeah, that's fucked up. I don't like shit like that, man.
Yeah, because you walk in with no fear, and now you got like a little hesitancy because somebody,
Cause somebody
kind of
cheated on it,
yeah,
cheated on you, and you ain't even know. Now,
yep,
if you would have known, you probably would never had that doubt about yourself no more. You still
yeah,
had your confidence. Oh, he cheated.
yeah.
I know I beat him. I beat him because he cheated. Like you know what I mean,
Because if he went in with that no fear and went in against Mayweather, maybe it might have been a different story.
wow,
If
never
he
thought
would have had
about
that
that.
no fear and went in against Manny Pacquiao, maybe it would have been a different story.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Man, like even with the second fight with Wilder and
Because
Fury, but Wilder probably would have
I
dominated the
mean,
second fight
yeah,
if it
because
wasn't.
Cotto dogged he beat Sugar Shane convincingly.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Hey,
but like hopefully I can't wait till this Bud fight comes on. But yeah, Stephen Fulton, like he talked to trash that Earl Spence was taking up for Eileen.
oh yeah. So
Yeah,
Earl
Earl,
Spence, Team Aline when it come to
yeah,
okay.
yeah. He was saying he's not garbage, but that'd be a good fight. But he's not trash.
All right,
But
all right. That's
shoot,
something to
who
look
else is
forward
out
to.
there? So you said what's the name of Regis Progress is going to fight soon too.
Something else to look forward to.
And I think is this the weekend? Carlos Ocampo and what's his name
Uh,
fighting tonight?
Camp. Oh,
And in Fundora.
that's a good question. I have to check in on that.
Ocampo Fundora. Yeah, that's not pay per view. Can't be. But I think that's a PBC. That's definitely a PBC fight, if I'm not mistaken. No, no, damn. Now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that should be a PBC fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that'd be like on Fox or something.
Campo. Hey, I gotta check. I gotta check. I want to check on that.
Campo and yeah, man. But there's just a lot of things going on. Though, like I'm just like the this year started off pretty good for boxing. It started off pretty good, real good, and then it just in the middle year kind of died down, and then now it's like almost like, damn, we ain't getting. It started off with like
Oh
A
yeah,
plus
we
fight.
had we had T.O. and Lomachenko. That was this, wasn't
No,
it?
that was last
That
year,
was
but
last
no, I
year.
mean we had T.O. and Lomachenko fight this year, but I mean, but we had we saw Gary Russell senior. I mean, the Gary Russell lose this year. Then you had
Yeah,
Errol Spence fight Ugas.
yeah, that was a good one. Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia got
He
back in the
ju-
ring
yeah, he came back. He
and,
did good
and beat
against
Benavidez.
Benavidez. Uh-huh.
Then you have Devin Haney Tank getting that fight, getting that knockout against Rolly.
Yeah, that was a highlight of this year. Even Devin Haney and Cambosa's fight. That was a
Haney,
good one.
yeah, Haney Cambosis. Shakur had his fight in, got his fight in.
Yeah.
Damn, bud, you went a whole year with no fight.
Yeah,
You keep
Earl for
while Earl was fighting Ugas, you could have been fighting
Ugas.
Keith Thurman. You could have got Keith Thurman out of there. Keith Thurman, you ain't fight nobody this year. Boots could have took you. Like, come on, man. Keith Thurman, what you doing? Sitting on your hands. Boots could you could have got it in with Boots.
He could have got in
Virgil
somewhere.
Ortiz, or Virgil Ortiz had a fight this year.
I don't see I see this schedule only show me October 15th.
Oh, okay.
I guess the other fight not big enough to make it on the app. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know. But it's
You could just Google it. You could just Google Fundora.
schedule. Yeah.
Fundora Ocampo. But yeah, so like I mean, I'm like looking at like, damn. So Keith Thurman, I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of all the top people at that division. Keith Thurman and freaking
Fighters that didn't get a fight that didn't fight this year at all.
yeah. And then Connor Ben, he popped positive. He popped positive for some illegal substances. So he's not fighting
Oh
Virgil.
wow.
He's not fighting not Virgil Ortiz. Connor Ben was supposed to be fighting Eubank Jr. And that fight is off because now he done pop positive.
They gotta do better with this these fighters cheating and
So,
taking
yeah,
drugs and
that
all that.
UK bullshit.
They
What type of
gotta
time y'all on,
detect
man?
that. Yeah, they gotta know how to catch them right. Like they gotta stop getting away with that. Like how they keep letting them get away with shit like that.
Like, why even start it?
Cheating.
Damn,
Yeah.
why even start it? You can't fight. Like, don't. So, I mean, I don't know. Broner dropped out of a fight. Oh, yeah, we did see, what's his name return to the ring this year, too. We saw Garcia, the other Garcia,
Oh, Ryan
Brian.
Garcia, he came back.
He
Yep.
came back. So all the names at 135 pretty much, they're fighting Frank Martin fought earlier this year.
135 is packed.
Isaac
Hey,
Cruz fought this year. It's just that these guys got to fight each other. Lomachenko fought. Like
yeah.
it's jam packed. There's no choice, but they have no next year. They have no choice but to fight each other. It's about 7 good solid fighters at the top 10. Why
Gary
can't
Ru- Gary Russell took a loss.
yeah?
That
It's,
was
it's
this
about seven good fighters at 135. 7 fighters.
packed.
If so Cambosa say he take this loss next year, he should fight Pitbull Cruz.
Ooh. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good
Cambosa's
matchup.
Pit, yeah, Cambosa's Pitbull Cruz would be a good fight.
That's a good matchup.
And then
Mm.
like let them eliminate each other. Let Devin Haney see what Frank Martin can do with it. Like that's a good fight to me. That's a 50-50. Um, Shakur, like let them have a little tournament and
Yeah,
then
Shakur in the
put
mix.
Shakur on one side of the bracket, put Tank on the other side of the bracket, you know, and then when they get like an eliminator.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, they got
An eliminator, and they get to fight Devin Haney at the end.
cause Devin Haney got the belts.
Yeah, yep, because he got the
135.
belt.
So Broner and
And Broly, I
Rolly.
hope that's real. Was it real?
Oh, I don't know, man. I hope it's real too. I've seen something else about it. I didn't click on it. I think it's real. I think it's real. No, if Broner don't back out, if he don't back out the fight, I think it's real.
Yeah. Mm. You know, I'm just like if I see anybody capping on something, I'm gonna call them out. Like I called out Roy Jones last week on that capping shit. But if I see somebody talking about something they don't know about and talking about, oh, I gotta see more on him, but you didn't watch they fight, I'm gonna call you out on it.
Yeah, man. I can't even say it's clickbait because when you click on the video, they're actually saying it.
I mean, because that shit be
So it's
like
like,
talking about shit they don't know about. Like
yeah,
that's cap. That's cap. Like just
yeah.
shut the hell up. You don't know about. I got to see more.
It'd be all cap or it'd be the cap or clickbait. There's no
Yeah,
cap
but
box.
just people like who just be talking out their ass, like James Toney talking about, oh, he's gonna knock Spence out in the 6th round. You don't have no fighters under you, do you? You don't train nobody because you your camp will be gone.
Yeah, what
You don't
it
know.
is.
A lot of fighters don't know shit about boxing.
You don't know shit about boxing.
I miss Floyd's Roger Mayweather.
Yeah, what?
Roger used to keep it like Roger was like the best person to listen to. Like he'd keep it straight. He'd keep it funky with everybody. He wouldn't be biased anytime he like, do you ask for his opinion? And then somebody sounds stupid. He's like, you don't know shit about boxing.
Oh shit. I just came up with an idea. I'll tell you off air, but I came up with an idea for some shows. So to put on the show. Yeah, damn. You don't know shit about boxing. That's real.
Don't know shit about boxing.
It's a
Man,
lot of them.
rest
It's
in
a
peace,
lot of them
Roger.
out there. Roger Mayweather.
Yeah, rest in peace, Roger Mayweather.
It's a lot of them out there. Yeah.
Like, I mean, boxers they just know how to box. Like, it's just like basketball players. Like a lot of basketball players might be great. Like some of the greatest basketball players don't know how to coach or don't know how to evaluate. Like Michael
Right.
Jordan, he's horrible at being a evaluator. Magic Johnson, he's one of the greatest basketball players of all time too. He's horrible at being a coach because you're
Yeah.
in their head. They're like, okay, this person can do what I can do, so let do this. But that person can't do what you can do. He's built
Uh,
different. See, that's
right,
why
right.
you got to stop. You got to see. You got to think from somebody who doesn't have that ability. Like you got to think, okay, I can't do this, but this is what I can do. You got to think about what what everybody's different. You got to build on everybody's strengths.
Well,
Roy
yeah.
Jones looking at like, oh, like Terence Crawford is more mobile and athletic fighter, like he was.
That's why he picking them.
Yeah. So he's not looking at that jab. He's like Roy barely jabbed. He was hooks. He was hooks. He'll leave his show. One hand wouldn't even be raised. He just had that backhand raised and then just hook you when you try to swing. He'll counter or he'll come in.
Yeah.
You couldn't see Roy jab. So you
Yeah.
can't look from Earl's perspective. He can only see from his front. He can't see that Earl will jab you to death.
Yeah. See, everybody got a different talent. You find out what their talent is, and you work around that. And
Yeah,
even when even like what they whatever they weak at, they weak spots, you should work on that too to
yeah,
strengthen that up.
yeah. You tighten that with that weakness up. Like as far as Earl getting caught with those hand what was that what was the overhand rights that knocked out his mouthpiece
I believe so. Yeah.
and then make Earl focus. Like some like it's a lot of things that every fighter can learn from every fight. Like Terrence's switch. Like the reason why Terrence walked into that fight that mean machine like when he caught him and
Yeah.
Terrence got knocked down for real on the way walking in.
Orthodox.
Yeah,
Orthodox.
if you're going to switch up your feet, if you're going to switch up orthodox to unorthodox, you got to be away from the fighter before you come in.
Yeah.
You can't be up on them and then switch your feet because then it's boom, somebody can smack you off balance and you'll fall.
Right.
See, he didn't get in the rock and where he dropped. He just got caught off balance. And that's one thing. I think Sean Porter had horrible his whole career. He had like so many fighters dropped Sean Porter. Adrian Broner dropped him that last round of the fight. Errol Spence dropped him. Bud dropped him. What's his name? Shane Mosley dropped him in sparring.
Oh wow.
Yeah. What's his name? Of course, Kell Brook dropped him.
Kell Brook, he dropped him. I know he won.
He whooped his ass and so
he couldn't get around Kell's jab.
Sean Porter's footwork is just horrible. And his dad never worked on it. That's why it kept happening to him.
Yeah.
Your footwork.
Footwork. That footwork is important. Where you place your feet when you punch in, all that. That's important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you come in and when you step out of the clinch and you spacing and when you for everything.
Yeah.
Like it's even like little things you do when you're fighting taller fighters. Like, and then certain fighters you want to watch and see how they fight different style fighters because the styles make fights. Like Manny Pacquiao, the way he gets inside with that double jab, he has the double jab because he don't got that reach, so he has to go like double up to get that range on him.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao, he sneaks up on you with that punch too.
Yeah, he has to do it twice to work his way to get inside because he got short arms. So that's how you overcome somebody with a longer reach. You double up on your jab. Because so you carry the first one is just to get the range, and the second one is to like get connection to get, and then with the connection and the momentum at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's what the double jab is, and that caught Keith Thurman off that. That's what caught Keith Thurman off guard in that first round. So that's why he adjusted, and he didn't get caught with that. He got caught with a body shot later on in that fight. Now Keith Thurman,
he had to watch out for the body shots.
Keith Thurman has a weak body, so that's why I think it's a bad matchup for him and Errol Spence.
Very bad.
Yeah, I think that's why he avoided Earl. It's a bad matchup because if Earl catch him with that body shot,
Keith Thurman might as well retire. You might as well retire, Keith Thurman, if you're hearing this.
I mean, yeah, because
you're not.
Who's there to fight?
When the last time he fought? Pacquiao was his last fight, right?
Damn, was it? Or no? He had one fight after that. One fight last year. Where he got that win back.
Oh yeah,
Linares or somebody.
Barrios
somebody that Tank knocked out.
Yeah.
But he didn't knock out.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, somebody that Tank knocked out, but he didn't knock out.
Yup. So, and that's Keith Thurman inactive.
So I mean, Keith Thurman. I mean, look at all the fights that can be made. I mean, that could have been made this year. Thurman, it could have made the fight with Boots, Virgil Ortiz, Stanionis, Rashidi Ellis, Connor Ben before he popped positive for those roids or whatever he did. Like, I mean, all these are highly like top 5-10 fighters because I know he's not going up to 154 to fight nobody. I mean, he could fight Mean Machine or whatever his name is, or fight. He could take over the guy who beat Pacquiao. Maybe he could fight them names that Terence Crawford fought.
Jeff Horn.
Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn or Mean Machine or whatever. So.
Who would win between Mean Machine and Jeff Horn?
I think Mean Machine would beat Jeff Horn. They both got that.
Yeah, me too. I think Mean Machine would beat. That'd be a good fight.
Yeah, what's better, ravioli or spaghetti and meatballs? They're both tomato cans.
The tomato can fight.
Mhm.
That'd be a good one though.
I mean, or boom, there you got it. Or the probably the best of the worst.
The
Uh,
best of the worst.
yeah, the best of the worst is you could throw in my boy, your boy. Woo!
Blair Flair.
Blair.
He said my boy.
Yeah.
Uh
Blair Cobb, you fight Blair Cobb. I mean, you don't want to fight Boots, fight Blair Cobb. Get Blair
yeah,
Cobb a good payday.
yeah. That'd be
Get
good.
Blair Cobb a good payday. It's not a real. It's a fight you can definitely win. It's not so Blair Cobb's not a major threat to him, and it's an exciting somebody who's going to talk trash. It's a high level tomato king. Since you don't want to fight the real fighters, if you're not going to fight the real fighters, fight Blair Cobb.
Yeah, that's true. Uh Terrence moving up to 154 trying to fight Charlo. Think he's biting off too much he can chew, or you think that this is a good fight for him? Yeah,
That's
154.
that's biting off too much you can chew. Like you're gonna move up again. Like that's like how many weight classes since he started?
So
Like,
when he started at 120 something, when I started
like
noticing him,
135.
yeah, that's when I started noticing him at 135. That's when I started noticing started really liking him.
Okay.
But so Danny Garcia's already at 154.
Yeah, and Danny on and he didn't fight nobody who was really at 154. He fought
Somebody
somebody who was
that was moving
they,
up
they
like
both
him.
moved up. Yeah, they both moved up at the same time. So I mean, unless they're gonna fight, what's that? I think if they're gonna fight anybody, they need to fight J Rock. They need to fight um what's the other bull? The bull from that beat
That beat the Charlo
yeah, and Charlo came back and beat him, but
Harrison. No, is it?
yeah, yeah, Harrison, and then
Yeah,
even Jared Hurd,
Jared Hurd.
even though he took another loss his last fight, I believe Hurd just kept he was overrated. Him and Andrade kind of remind me of the same fighter. They're not really. I mean, they can beat regular fighters, but they're not superly skilled. They're not overly talented.
Then J Rock just fight. I think he just
I don't
won.
know. I don't know. J Rock has been he had his like 5 minutes of fame, and then who knows what happened.
Oh no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't J Rock.
Yeah, I want to see Gary and Antoine Russell fight. Um, well, if Regis Programs gets this fight, I want to see Gary Antoine Russell fight him, Regis Programs, and the winner fights Josh Taylor. I want to see what's his name get his rematch against Josh Taylor, Regis Programs. I mean, it was a good fight. That was a close fight, but I think Regis could have did things different. Josh Taylor earned that victory,
Yeah.
before. But it's still an opportunity where Regis could have got it better.
Wow.
He took too many hits. He should have been a little more elusive instead of trying to prove that he's going in toe to toe all the time. Like you don't have to take the hits all the time.
Indeed. Facts.
And
Yeah, man.
Josh Taylor looked like the bigger man in that fight too because he is taller. So it's just certain things you just want to try to avoid. So there you go.
There you
But
go.
yeah, styles make fights. Styles make fights. So just
Stop.
like you got to adjust. See, I think that's what separates Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Mayweather, and all those like the certain fighters that know how to adjust and they don't get stuck in that once. That's the problems with like Regis Prograis. He got stuck in that one style. He didn't make any adjustments in the fight.
And switch the game plan and then
Yeah, like this is not
adapt
working. Yeah,
to what's
it's
going on.
like this isn't working. Let me switch it up. And Yeah, and I don't think Roy Jones never had a switch up because he never had to adapt. He was always everybody had to adapt to Roy Jones.
Yeah, he was always dominant, just
Yeah, he was always dominant. So
super talented with it.
yeah, and once that speed slowed down, then that athleticism slowed down. Then he had no adjustment. He had no adjustments for nobody. Like when
No.
people started catching him with that overhand right, he didn't know how to dip under it. He
Yeah,
didn't like work on a plan B. Like hit like that's what separated Mayweather. Like, oh shit, I got caught with this. All right,
quarter.
this is what I have to do to not get caught with that again.
Yeah, set up a plan B.
Mm-hmm. I
But
saw
set,
Roy.
when
I
you
was
run into
watching.
a problem, always have an adjustment when you run into any problems. Get around that problem.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like Sean Porter was just one way. He was like, I'm just gonna keep coming at you. I'm just gonna keep coming at you. I'm just gonna keep coming at you. You're gonna knock me off balance.
Predictable. Predictable, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that makes it easier. Like Earl's adjustments aren't as no like you like they're hard. They're subtle adjustments. They're like slight adjustments. Like by inches. But Terence Crawford, he make a full adjustment. And you can see Mayweather makes a full adjustment. Like, oh shit, this is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
and, like that's when because when what's name Sean Porter kept coming in after Earl, kept coming in, and by that 11th round or something, that's when he caught him. He's like, let me take a quick step back when he lunges in with that wild shit. I'm gonna take a quick step back and hook him, and boom, that's what caught him.
Caught him with it, yup.
Yeah,
Damn. Keith Thurman pretty good with that too,
yeah,
making
and Thurman's
adjustments.
good with the adjustments too because that Manny Pacquiao didn't catch him with that double jab all the time no more, and it became a
Right.
split decision fight at the end of that fight.
Yeah.
It became a
And
split decision.
and he know how to adjust to Sean Porter's attacking move.
Yeah,
When Keith Thurman for a Porter.
and Danny Garcia is good at adjustments. He couldn't figure out Earl's
Yeah.
jab, but when he figured out Benavidez,
Yeah, that's
and
a
he
fact.
and I mean, and he had a good like Danny's fights were all close, pretty much close. Like he had a close fight with like I thought he beat Sean Porter for real, for real.
Me
And
too.
then Keith Thurman, that was a close fight. If he would have threw a few more punches, and been a little more active, that could have maybe went his way.
Me too. I believe Danny should have won them fights.
Like Ugas could have like people think Ugas should have beat Sean Porter too.
I don't remember
I,
that
I
fight.
gotta watch that fight over again and then
Yeah.
turn off the commentary. But yeah, like I'm gonna watch that Ugas fight over again. Shoot.
Yeah.
Then I saw something today. I saw something when I was scrolling down on my YouTube timeline.
Ugas calling out Boots.
That's what
Did
that
you
was
see
about.
that? Did you
That
see
was
it?
that's what that was about.
Ugas he's better now. He talked about
Who's better check that?
his fight with Errol Spence. And now he's better. He's training again. He's doing full sparring, so he's getting hit with the sparring partners and all that. Because for at the Earl Spence injuries, he was like out for it. He couldn't even train for real, for real. They said he back to
Yeah.
training 100%, and he went Boots.
Oh,
Let's see
he.
what
Oh,
else.
yes. That's what I love about Ugas. That's the stuff that make you love Ugas. I mean, he's
Yeah,
not the greatest, but you respect him because he's gonna like you fight.
yeah,
You go from Earl to Boots. Are you
yeah.
crazy? Who's doing that?
I respect Ugas, man. He's a warrior. He's like a
Yeah,
warrior, man.
yeah, yeah. And that'll be the fight that put Boots in the on the A list. Like that'll
That's
get his recognition up there. That might be that damn near might be Boots' first pay-per-view.
and they gonna compare that to how Earl for
That could be a
Ugas.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it definitely could be. Because Ugas he's a big name. He's a big name. He just had the belts. He just
Ugas,
had one of the
this
belts.
thing, Ugas fought like the last 3 fights Ugas had.
He retired.
Um,
He retired Pacquiao.
he fought. Oh yeah, and who he beat for that belt though? He beat somebody for Sean Porter. He fought Sean Porter, then he beat somebody to get. Oh yeah, he beat Manny Pacquiao for.
Pacquiao, yeah, Pacquiao.
No, he beat somebody else for the belt that was vacant, and Pacquiao had the like the so they fought to make sure the belt was solidified.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so yeah, Ugas would be the perfect fight for Boots to like get his name off, get the first real name.
He like everybody ducking you. I'll fight you.
I
Everybody
love
ducking.
that. I love that
Yeah.
about Ugas.
What?
Yes.
What? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Cuban fighters.
That's what
Man,
I'm talking about.
yeah. I mean, because hey, and that could be his last fight. He don't like that could be his last money fight. He could get paid, and then he don't have to. He don't even have to fight no more. He made some good money off of that Pacquiao fight. Made some good money off of the Errol Spence fight. Shoot,
He can relax. Yeah.
yeah, but he get this Boots fight, and then hang it up. That's a good career.
Yeah.
You can say you fought the. I mean, other than maybe fighting Keith Thurman, you can say you fought the best at that division. You
Yeah.
missed Keith Thurman and you missed Terrence, but other than that, like it's nothing to be shameful. Like if you fought Boots and Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao, and
Yeah.
so
Uh,
that's
and you beat Sean Porter.
yeah, and Sean Porter. So you fought the old, the young, past, the present, and the future.
Yeah, that's a good matchup. Uh yeah, cause Boots need that name that's gonna build his
Yeah,
name up.
that's going to build him up. It's going to build
Yeah.
him up.
It's
So
good, very good for his resume.
a good resume fight. That's a good resume fight right there.
Yeah. And he could talk his shit. If he knock well, damn, Earl did stop him too. But if he stopped him in a better fashion, he could talk his shit. Like, look what I did to Ugas compared to what you did to him.
Yeah,
Get the
but
peak.
I mean,
Get the
that's he's already worn beat up meat.
yeah. I mean, just to get the
Yeah,
people talking,
yeah,
he got to move up. He got to move up that ladder. He be like, all
yeah.
right, he could beat Ugas and then call out Earl. They gonna be like, oh,
Because obviously Virgil Ortiz and none of them want to fight him.
yeah.
Like I think they keep saying Rashidi Ellis talk about he want to fight Boots. Well, shoot, let him fight him.
But Boots, you know who Boots ducking? Blair Flair.
Everybody's ducking Blair. Everybody's ducking Blair. Yeah, I don't think they want to see Blair, the legend. The legend.
They don't want to see Blair.
They don't want to see Blair. Yeah, Earl Terrence, they scared. They don't want no big pieces of Blair.
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't think Deontay Wilder want Blair.
Oh shit.
They knock that Jerry.
They don't got a talker in the heavyweight division, do they? Well, I guess Tyson was a talker. He was the one that trash talker a lot, but
In heavyweight division.
yeah, they don't got like a
I mean,
heavy.
Fury talks enough.
Yeah, that's
Fury, I
why.
mean, Wilder talks enough. He's not a trash talker, but he just
Why?
talks.
Yeah, Wilder talk different. He just look at you know what I've been through. Like he just to
I've been
this
blessed
to this day.
to this day. Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad, like yeah, he'll hype you up. He hypes you up.
Yeah, he hypes himself up like Muhammad Ali hyped himself up. Float
Yeah.
like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
So after this fight, like I'm back, Bomb Squad. I'm back. I'm coming back for them belts.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
that'd be
yeah,
good.
and then you don't even want to hear Joshua talk his mental health.
Anthony Joshua, can he bounce back?
Yeah, he can bounce back. He can bounce back. He just gotta stop being a bitch.
Anthony Joshua, if you hearing this, you can stop being a bitch. Bounce back. Real shit. No cap. There's no cap boxing.
Okay.
We're gonna tell y'all the real. Y'all, if y'all doing some bitch ass shit, we gonna say it.
Yeah. Stop being a bitch.
Yeah, you got emotional. You got emotional.
Yeah.
Real emotional.
Yeah, go cry in the dark, man. Stop doing all that
Yeah. This a
feminist
fight.
stuff.
It's a fighting sport. We fighting.
Mm-hmm.
No time for emotions.
Yeah,
This ain't
yeah. Keep that breakdown stuff, man. There's people that go through some real anguish, real problems. There's people that can't even eat,
yeah.
wondering where the next meal coming from. You lost a fight, so
Yeah.
well. You get to live the next fight another day.
Yeah. This is
There's
all the
people that go
protection you needed. You win some, you lose some.
lose some.
But you live.
Yeah.
You live to fight another
Fight
day.
another day. Come
You
on,
think you're a
get
man?
up, Craig.
You think you're a man with that gun in your hand, don't you? I'm a man without.
Man, without it.
Yeah, man, you gonna cry in the car.
You gonna cry in the car.
That's my bike, punk.
Yeah, Joshua, stop with that. He gonna cry in the car shit.
Yeah. Get your bike back, Joshua. Get your bike back. The beach cruiser. Joshua lost his beach cruiser.
Well, fuck y'all.
Joshua why didn't y'all jump in? It was y'all out to help y'all. No, Josh, you fight. It's the one-on-one fight, man. It's boxing. Stop that bitch ass shit. No cat boxing. If nobody ain't tell you, no cat boxing gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're gonna cap it up. We're gonna sugarcoat that bullshit.
yeah. Facts.
Keep it real for you.
That's what we here to bring the realness.
So get tuned in. Check out the fights. Like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah.
Let us know. Like if you have any things you want us to know, talk about. If you want to learn about anybody, do your research.
Yeah.
And put us on. Put us on.
Put us
like,
on.
I mean, I try to keep a different name, a new name that you hear every. We try to keep a new name every time you watch this little podcast. We're going ahead. You want to hear a new name, and then you learn about this new fighter.
Oh! Before we end the show, it's you actually this guy right here, Razor Rod. He's the guy to put Fanam. What's some guys' names? The other I don't want to promote other people's shit, but I mean he's putting people on to certain fighters from Philly, and they think now they try to claim that I put y'all on. No, he put y'all on. Let's get it right.
Yeah, I kept talking about Boots in the comments, for like over a year, and now like he started looking at him. Now it's just his platform. His platform's big, so he's taking it and running with it. But I did put it in the comments, like, what about Boots? Check out Boots.
And this was before anybody started talking about Boots.
Before people
we from Philly. Of course we gonna know first. We from Philly. We the source. So we gonna bring y'all, like he said, like Razor Rod said, we gonna bring y'all the new fighters that's up and coming, especially in Philly, and he in Florida. So he got he right now he see what's going on down there. We looking for Keith Thurman and say he a bitch ass nigga, come out here and fight.
Yep. If I see him, that's what
Let's
I'm gonna tell
go.
Let's stop saying run time. I'm gonna say run time.
Yeah, one time turn into run time. Don't stop running. Boots Ben called you out.
Also in that, if he start talking about Frank Martin, and start like Frank Martin get up there and he start talking about Frank Martin, I've been talking about him and he was ignoring my comments, but I kept that name on his page every day I was on it. Every time I checked his.
Yeah, you definitely put me on at home. You said Earl promoting them, but of course Earl going to bring his name up too, so he might say he gonna say I got it from Earl. But yeah, we giving y'all the exclusives and the new up and coming fighters. No cap boxing.
Yeah, so today is
episode 17.
17, and we talked about what's the bull? I just said, dang, I done lost his name, but it's gonna come to me. But earlier the guy who's going, should fight Fulton.
Yeah, I forgot what you said. Well, when y'all we get the
go
playback
and you'll hear his name. You'll hear his name.
Yeah. And we would just might just.
I just learned about him today. Watching somebody else's podcast. But I'm gonna keep it in my head. I'm gonna learn about them too.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all the up and coming news. I might as well throw that in the description.
And
So
fuck you, Keyshawn Davis.
Keyshawn. No, man, no, Keyshawn Davis, up and coming. I got Keyshawn. I think he gonna be a problem, man.
Fuck Keyshawn Davis. Fuck Rashidi
He
Ellis.
only got a couple of fights, but he gonna be a problem. No, he gonna whoop was it Fountain? What's your boy name? The Earl promoting what you just say? He gonna whoop his ass. I mean, and that's he gonna throw that on his
He don't
resume.
got. He
Gonna
don't
throw
got
that.
enough. He
He
don't got
gonna,
enough for Fulton.
he gonna throw that on his resume. Keyshawn Davis versus Fulton. I'm team Keyshawn Davis.
He gonna
We
get
gonna
his young ass beat. He might as well fight Little B Hop or something.
Yeah, we could beat him too. We could beat him up too.
He might as well fight Little B Hop, and then to see he don't want no pieces of Shakur.
They're on the same team.
He don't want no pieces of Shakur.
You know what goes on when they on the same team. When he move up, he's gonna move up even higher because they don't want to get they trying to avoid fighting each other.
Yeah, he better avoid fighting Gary Antoine Russell if he move up.
That's a good one. That's a good fight. But yeah, let's we're not gonna rush anything. Keyshawn, he got a good team behind him. I know they're not gonna rush anything. So we gonna keep getting our resume up, and eventually, sooner or later, we're gonna get them fights. Keyshawn gonna reign. There's no cap boxing. Like,
Right.
comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
And this is
All right.
another one, episode 17, and we ghost. We out of here.
Thank you.